Imagine yourself starting your football career, fighting for a spot in the starting lineup of a team with a gigantic ego. After some time, you become a key player for one of the biggest clubs in France, playing alongside legends like Neymar and Messi. Even so, your name doesn't shine as brightly as theirs. Frustrated, you create a completely toxic environment, craving the spotlight and leaving friendships behind. As the most valued player on your team, you end up forcing Neymar out of the club, making yourself the only star. Now, as you transfer to Real Madrid after years of speculation about your move, the reality will be very different. You'll face a team full of stars and a highly competitive environment with much less control and authority in the locker room. But before that, let's rewind a bit to better understand the long-standing connection between Mbappé and Real Madrid, a club often considered the greatest in the world. Kylian Mbappé was born in December 1998 in Bondy, a suburb of Paris. He grew up in an environment where football was a passion and a way to escape difficulties. From a young age, he showed exceptional talent, training with older kids and imitating idols like Cristiano Ronaldo and Thierry Henry. At 11, he was already a local phenomenon and was given a chance to train with Chelsea in 2011. Accompanied by his mother as his representative, she made it clear to Chelsea's officials, saying, "If you don't pay to have my son on your team, you'll regret it because in a few years he will be worth millions and millions of euros." And she was right. Although he didn't transfer to the English club, the experience was crucial for his development. It's worth remembering that Mbappé also had trials with Real Madrid, where he was highly sought after by the Madrid club. During this time, he met his then biggest idol, Cristiano Ronaldo, leading to the famous photo of Mbappé alongside Ronaldo. However, his parents chose not to let him grow up in Madrid, prioritizing his upbringing within French customs and culture. Therefore, they decided not to stay in Madrid with their young prodigy. In 2015, at 16, he decided to join Monaco, a club known for developing young talent. Mbappé joined Monaco's youth ranks, a perfect environment for him to grow and develop over the years. It didn't take long for him to make an impact at the club. At just 15, he was already being compared to Thierry Henry, and at Monaco, Mbappé quickly demonstrated why he was considered one of the greatest talents of his generation. Mbappé's dedication was evident. He arrived early to training and was always the last to leave, constantly striving to improve. In the 2016-17 season, Mbappé began to gain international recognition. He made his Champions League debut in September 2016 and scored his first professional hat-trick in December 2016 in the French League Cup against Rennes, solidifying his status as one of the brightest prospects in football. In the 2016-17 French Championship, Kylian Mbappé was crucial to Monaco's success. On February 11, 2017, he scored his first Ligue 1 hat-trick in a stunning 5-0 victory against Metz. His finishing ability and speed caught the attention of Europe's top clubs. In the Champions League, Mbappé stood out by scoring his first goal in the competition on February 21, 2017, in a 5-3 win against Manchester City. He also shone in the quarter-finals, scoring twice against Borussia Dortmund, helping Monaco advance to the semi-finals. Although Monaco was eliminated by Juventus, Mbappé ended the season with 26 goals in all competitions and was a key player in leading Monaco to the French top-flight title. His exceptional performance did not go unnoticed, and he was called up to the French national team, debuting on March 25, 2017, as one of the youngest players to represent Les Bleus. At the height of his initial brilliant phase with Monaco, Mbappé attracted the attention of football giants and was signed by Paris Saint-Germain. The transfer, initially a loan with an obligatory purchase clause of 145 million euros plus an additional 35 million in bonuses, became one of the most notable deals in football history. Kylian Mbappé's transfer to Paris Saint-Germain in 2017, initially as a loan with an obligatory purchase clause of 180 million euros, allowed PSG to comply with UEFA's financial fair play regulations, especially following their record-breaking signing of Neymar for 222 million euros. This move marked the beginning of a new era for both the player and the club, which viewed Mbappé as the future of the team and a key element in their quest for the Champions League. The combination of Neymar and Mbappé in attack generated great excitement but also brought challenges for Mbappé. He had to cope with the pressure of being one of the most expensive players in the world and the need to stand out in an environment filled with stars like Neymar and Edinson Cavani. The constant support from his family was crucial in helping him deal with these pressures. In the following years, Mbappé continued to develop, making an immediate impact in his first season with the club, 2017-18. The following year, he won the World Cup, which of course significantly influenced his mindset after the tournament. Even as a young player, he was already standing out among the world's best. His friendship with Neymar remained friendly and healthy for a while, but it suddenly became apparent that a potential rivalry was emerging, largely due to the leadership in penalty kick duties. This tension continued as PSG reached the Champions League final in the season, where the relationship between Mbappé and Neymar worsened. Despite this, Mbappé kept evolving his game, finishing as the league's top scorer for several consecutive years. However, the 2021-22 season brought high expectations with the arrival of Lionel Messi. Neymar and Mbappé formed a star-studded trio, but the integration of these stars proved challenging. Reports of disagreements and frustrations behind the scenes emerged, especially with the new dynamics created by Messi's presence. Despite these tensions, Mbappé had an impressive individual season, scoring 28 goals and becoming the top scorer of Ligue 1, helping PSG secure the title. However, the Champions League remained out of reach, with PSG being eliminated in the round of 16 by Real Madrid. Despite Mbappé's strong performances, where he scored in both matches, the 2022-23 season began with renewed expectations, but internal tensions persisted, affecting the team's stability and fueling speculation about a possible transfer of Mbappé to Real Madrid. Nonetheless, Mbappé ended the season as Ligue 1's top scorer for the 5th consecutive time, with 29 goals, leading PSG to another league title. The Champions League continued to be an obstacle, with PSG being eliminated in the round of 16 by Bayern Munich. In addition to frustrations with the results, Mbappé had issues with coach Christophe Galtier, questioning tactics and the lack of clear structure within the team. These disagreements reflect PSG's struggles to balance its stars and maintain effective collaboration, highlighting the importance of harmony and proper management for the team's success. In the 2023-2024 season, PSG faced major controversies and disappointments. Mbappé, despite remaining one of the top players, encountered a problematic environment and increasing tension with Neymar and Messi. The lack of clear and effective leadership hurt the team's performance in the Champions League. With his contract nearing expiration, Mbappé became the center of speculation about a transfer to Real Madrid. His relationship with PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi deteriorated, leading to a heated dispute over his future. Al-Khelaifi desperately tried to convince him to renew, but Mbappé was determined to move on. By the end of the season, Mbappé was announced as a new player for Real Madrid, marking one of the biggest transfers in football history. At Real Madrid, he will face a high-pressure environment and intense competition, needing to adapt to a star-studded squad and new power dynamics. At Real Madrid, Mbappé will encounter new challenges. Unlike at PSG, where he had near-total control and a complicated relationship with President Al-Khelaifi, Real Madrid has a strong leadership structure and fierce internal competition. Mbappé will need to adapt to an environment with many stars and prove his worth in a scenario where success is measured by European titles. If he can overcome these challenges, he will further solidify his status as one of the greatest players in history. Otherwise, he may face criticism regarding his ability to stand out outside of PSG.